Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Elderwin who wanted to see the standard GM in space with a beam spray gun in Nobel Gundam colors. I've gotten as close to that as the coloring system will let me. If I got the collar and backpack the correct shade of blue, the torso came along with the collar. I'm pretty sure it was, so I feel like the torso should be white and the collar blue to get as close as I can. I made the chest vents red because that's about as close as you can get to having a bow on the thing. So that's where we are with the colors. I hope you like how they turned out. This was one of the tougher ones to do. Totally whiffed that beam saber, so just tackled into them. Luckily that Haimo was just coming up and was not vulnerable when I hit it, because otherwise I would have stunned it. And another tag in the foot. It's managing to move faster than I can keep up, which irritating, but it happens. And just using Vulcans now, and got the kill. And there is somebody behind me. I believe it's a Zaku Flipper, which I probably should have let that kill go and gone after the Flipper, because yeah, it just beat me up pretty hard. So I am now going to do what I can to it while dodging bullets, but it only took about 2, so that's what happens. We're down a little bit, but it's the very beginning of the round. Does not matter much. Okay, yeah, that is a Drasie custom that is working with the Zaku Flipper, so Drasie custom, they finally gave a series of other skills so that it handles more like the standard Drasie, which I really do appreciate, just because, yeah, there were ways of using the using the standard Drasie the custom couldn't quite pull off, and it just made it feel weird. So I'm happy to see them brought a little bit more in line with one another. It just feels better that way. So that's me. I need to use it more post patch anyway. Haven't gotten to spend a lot of time with it yet. It's a Rickdom 2, I believe. Is it a Rick? No, I think it's a standard Rickdom. This is a 300 room, and I think the Rickdom 2 comes in at 350, but don't quote me. Drasie Customs back again, just going to beam it as much as I can. Somebody exploded and stunned me. Somebody shot me and stunned me. I was not ready to tackle, so I got knocked down. Well, sent flying, whatever you call a downswing in space, I got downswung. And good angle on the Drasie, and the Dom is back. I really should be paying more attention to it. I think somebody else is probably going to kill it. If not, I'm just going to... Okay, well, it's not paying attention to me, so I can shoot the Drasie and get that. Okay, there's the Flipper, which, having seen it in action before, getting that would be good. This is the 300-point gym, the level 5, and I was going to go with whatever I could get in those terms, but the one reason I wanted the level to run the level 5, if I could help it, is at level 5, both the standard GM and the standard Zaku 2 get balancers, which they otherwise don't have, and it makes a difference. So being able to just cancel your boost into melee is pretty crucial to fighting up close in this game, especially in space. So yeah, balancers, very good to have. And there's another kill, and here's another one hopefully coming up. Not quite, but there's that Drasie custom again. The beam spray gun overheats after about 5 or 6 shots, but it only takes it a few seconds to cool down. So it is a good weapon. It can put out pretty continuous damage. See, we've got a Skure coming. I'm just trying to avoid getting killed here, and I tackled but did not catch the Drasie in its melee lunge. Looks like the Skure did hit it though, so I'm going to be okay. I'm using that cargo container as cover for the enemies that were lunging at me or that were shooting at me so hard. And eventually it was the Drasie Customs downswing that got me, but as you can see, it didn't live much longer after that. So yeah, it's not going badly. We're only 300 points ahead. Very close match. And there's a rock going flying by. And I'm going to order some support fire. But yeah, it's going relatively well. Again, the gym can be hard to use, especially in space, but whenever I use a gym, I like to use the beam spray gun just because it feels like it is kind of the thing's signature weapon. So I hesitated there because I wasn't sure if the support fire was going to come across me, and if it did, I wanted to try and use my iframes to avoid the damage. Luckily, it was not necessary. And good damage on the flipper. Think I stunned my ally, and I'm sorry for that. And almost got the flipper, and got it. Okay. And yeah, sent my sorry for stunning them, but yeah, I think if I hadn't stunned them, it wouldn't have had a chance to get back up, but luckily it didn't do any damage for having done. And Drasie is back. That's the other thing about low costs here. You frequently end up fighting the same thing multiple times, I think more so than you do in the higher costs. You can end up dogged by one specific mobile suit in higher costs, but things die and respawn so quickly here, it just feels more likely for you to just end up fighting these the same enemies out of the team just over and over, while somehow they're not being the only thing you fight. I think it's the best way to put that. At any rate, yeah, it's just I'm trying to articulate a difference in the flow of low cost and high cost rounds. It's just not quite coming through, but it happens. I am gonna pull out of my mobile suit here and get some repairs because I'd like to not be on fire. I think that's usually a good quality, and yeah, not being on fire is one of my favorite things. So yeah, we'll get this going, and yeah, back up to 4,800. That's not terrible. And let me see if I can get with the rest of the group. I'm not sure if that's a new Scurry or if that person's managed to hold on to one this whole time. If so, that's really impressive. But yeah, Scurry can be really good, especially at lower costs where the damage it does is substantial and the knockdown effect is very handy. It can still be good at the higher costs, but yeah, here at lower costs, they put one at each end of the map now because having control of the Soul Scurry can really kind of dictate the flow of a round at times. And that Drasie custom just came out of nowhere while I was shooting that Dom, and just took me down immediately. I wonder how many melee slots that has. I'm kind of curious, but I really am enjoying having the level 5 melee part. That's fun to mess with. But I still want to get both upgrade parts on the same account at some point, just so I have more flexibility on how to put things together. We've got a good lead, and the round is almost over, and I've done pretty good damage all told. Getting more shots in. Trying to aim for the backpack a little bit here, because if I can destroy the backpack, we're in good shape. See, if there's jamming at this cost, that's... Oh yeah, that's the flipper. I was about to say it's got to be a Zaku Mine Layer, but no, the flipper has it too, I believe, so... And there is the flipper, which I'm going to try and close with, but I'm not going to have a chance. So, and it hit me with a couple of the anti-aircraft rounds, so that stopped me in my tracks. Still, I did fairly well here, as I recall. Don't remember the exact score, but it was pretty good. Let's see. I did not place, but I remember this this felt like a pretty good round as I did it, so 4 kills and 3 deaths is not bad at this cost in a gym, so hope you liked it, Elderwin, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I'd like to see them get higher levels of the standard gym into the game, bring in level 6 and up. I have a feeling that the holdup on that is that that would mean also having level 6 and up hyper bazookas, and those are things that could possibly just change the flow of mix-up, I'm thinking. That's the thought anyway. We'll see if it actually happens sometime soon.